are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Cincinnati Reds and the Colorado Rockies. Cincinnati attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Antonio Senzatella, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Into the box now, Nicholas Castellanos. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
So striding in, Jesse Winker. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 3. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Winker tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on an inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going? It's usually going to tell you.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. 287 the average coming in. 3 homers and 19 driven in. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Anthony DeSclafani will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And he will make the catch here on the edge of the warning track as he was just able to get back there and put it away for the first out. In now, Brett Boswell. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. To first, taken in by Votto, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Standing in, Ian Desmond. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. One and one. Here it comes.
All 2.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Nothing doing in the Colorado first. We'll go to the second from Denver. No score on the show. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Oh, 0-2 the count to Suarez. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Here comes another 0-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Got him.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate now, Mike Moustakas. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 44.
Settling in now, Aristides Aquino. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
2-2 the count. And the pitch. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Reds are down and ordered. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box now, J.J. Bleday. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The right fielder.
First pitch on its way. The 0-1 delivery. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Aquino is there, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Here's Chris Owings now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like, and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Daniel Murphy steps in now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Owings stands at third with one gone in the inning. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Moustakas has it. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
At the plate, Tyler Naquin. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike one. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Fastball just inside. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We've played 2 full. It's the Rockies 1 and the Reds nothing.
Back now in Denver, home of the Rockies, who have certainly treated their fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Galvis behind, 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Tucker Barnhart, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 1 home run and 3 driven in. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Standing in now, Anthony DeSclafani, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that brings up the catcher Tony Walters. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Walters is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Swinging a soft liner. Oh, but right to Votto at the bag. Good reactions there for out number 1.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Antonio.
Now in the box, Antonio Senzatella. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping into the box, Trevor Story. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. From the stretch.
Nope. Come on.
The 1-0 delivery. Runner at first here, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
And that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Brett Boswell. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Castellanos is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Ian.
Stepping up now, Ian Desmond. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch on its way.
No, this way.
Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
1-2. Here it is. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado, but they're on top 1-0. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Three balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Full count now. 3-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
He'll try it again. 3-2. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's one gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
At the plate, Jesse Winker, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Joey Votto is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. And the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 1-2. Grounded to the right. Murphy's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, J.J. Bleday. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Well, they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. Bases are empty, one man out. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And we can see that the Rockies are currently right on top of the NL in that department. So here's Tyler Naquin. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 0-1, here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he fouls this one off. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Rockies strand 1, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Suarez hits a little over the 270 mark. Count even now at 1-1. And the pitch. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And it's quickly 0-2. Another one sent foul.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
And it's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Again, a 1-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box now, Aristides Aquino. 0-1 the count. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Reds are down and ordered. They still trail 1-0. Ready now, Tony Walters. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, right here, anytime a leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of 1.
Antonio Senzatella tries to square here, but he misses strike 1.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
Behind 0-2 now.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Antonio Senzatella is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. From the stretch, Trevor Story is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Now it's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 to him now. From the stretch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Now at the plate, Brett Boswell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into straightaway right. Aquino is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Rockies 1 and the Reds nothing. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Freddie Galvis. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
High in the air out to center field. Nick Wood's under it. 1 out.
Up next from Cincinnati.
Digging in, Tucker Barnhart comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, no balls and a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Hit to third. And boy, disaster reverted that time as the throw takes the first baseman right into the baseline, but he makes the swipe tag and gets out number 2.
The pitcher.
At the plate, Anthony DeSclafani. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Out in front of it, strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. And the no-hitter is gone. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder, number 33. Jesse Winker.
Nolan Arenado has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 28.
At the plate now, Jesse Winker, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Bounce towards the second baseman. Scooped up onto first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Rockies lead it 1-0. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th.
Third baseman, Nolan.
Now here it comes.
Arenado.
High and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, JJ.
So here's the cleanup hitter, J.J. Bleday. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Ready for another shot now, Chris Owings. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Galvis is there. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, but they hold a 1-0 lead. In is Joey Votto now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Eugenio Suarez stands in as he looks at ball one here. The 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's the 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is stranding him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Mike Moustakas stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. It remains 1-0. Last half of the 7th here, and up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. In there, strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Line to the right side. Aquino is there to put it away for route number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And that brings up the catcher, Tony Walters. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They lead it 1-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the...
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra.
Number 51,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 0-1 on its way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Now the pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
1-2.
Ground ball left side. Story brings it in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batter.
Phillip Ervin will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 6.
In there, and it's 0-1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 1 home run and 5 driven in. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Nick Castellanos now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Reds leave 1. They trailed. Pedro Strop is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. David Dahl is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. That average for him up in the 360s now. 6 home runs, 18 driven in. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. And it's fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's 1 away. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
Hey boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. So coming to the plate, Brett Boswell. He was a double play victim last time around. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. The tag, and he is out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Suarez has room in foul territory, and that's the third out. Nothing doing for the Rockies, but they lead it 1-0. Scott Ober comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 45.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Joey Votto. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Eugenio Suarez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground is second. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Don't want to forget about it. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
To the plate now, Aristides Aquino. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Colorado took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Antonio Senzatella earns the win, his second, striking out 12 in the process. Anthony DeSclafani is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Scott Ober earns the save out of the bullpen, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Welcome to Fire Sale Gaming, powered up by firesalegames.com. So just shop our website, firesalegames.com, and get you a fire sale of a deal on some video games. We also got some books, DVDs, CDs, whatever you want. firesalegames.com.
We about to turn it on. We about to turn it on.